you planning on riding the festive 500 challenge over this Christmas? And you want one of those roundels, the ones that Rafa used to give away but don't anymore? No worries, Harrison Fund are doing them if you raise £100 towards research into Duchenne disease. Here we see Nick Telsig with 2 sons, both suffering from it, who won't reach adulthood. Just ride 500 kilometres, raise £100 and get the badge. Why not sign up now? Hello and good evening. Welcome to stage 2 of Tour of Latin America. Currently 22 degrees, 1 p.m. in the afternoon, so we're soaking up the sunshine. But while you're probably sitting in your garages and spare bedrooms with heaters going and fans, you're probably not thinking it's 22 degrees. But here we are. So yeah, it should be a pretty intense stage 2. Once again, fairly flat stage, part of the sprint series. And here we are, heading towards Fort Grant. Nice 38 kilometers with only 134 meters of elevation, so like I say, nice and flat. Heading along down to the coast, onto the causeways and straight down to the island, which is an ex-World War fortification. So that's going to be our goal for today. If only we had that beautiful weather. Mind you, look at this, there you go. So we've got beautiful sunshine on the map, so let's just soak up a bit of sunshine. I should just say, it's me, it's Paul Nichols from OTR, and I am the guy that built these routes and worked with James to come up with the concept of these this is just one of many mini tours that we've got planned, so yeah, this is quite an adventure for everyone. So we've got a good turnout. 74 riders on the line, so it's going to be a pretty intense start, I think, with with that many people. With 20 seconds to go. Let's see who can I see just so far in this in the list that we've got. We've got Keith there. Byers, I recognise him. Graham. We've got the regular names I'm seeing here. As we've got 5 seconds to go. And we're off. Stage 2, Tour of Latin America is a go. Good luck, guys. As usual, it's going to be an intense start. Red numbers all the way down the list. It's going to be interesting to see how many people can hold a good pace today, or whether they're going to consider what's coming up. Because this is a pretty flat stage, like I say, and then we've got the mountain stages coming up, so they might want to remember that, because they're a little bit of a sting in the tail as we're going into a small climb. It's only 3%, so nothing too much, but it's going to give them a good chance to make any breaks here. I see AD and Keith there, OTR riders. Good to see you, boys. We've got V Smith going off on the front. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a nice small bunch. I think we're going to have about 15-20 riders in this first bunch. We've got a few small little, they're only small little punchy climbs. So could be a few chances of some small attacks as we go along. But like I say, nice and flat. So I'm stepping in for Derek tonight, as poor old Derek he's worn his beautiful voice out, and he's unfortunately lost his voice. So you've now got to put up with my beautiful Midland-ish accent. And there we go, so we've got a lovely bunch. Oh, there's Keith, the lovely Keith, OTR rider. For 62 years old, this boy can motor. I tried to ride with him last night and it lasted all of about 2 minutes, and I was done. So this guy has got some stamina, he really has. So seeing him in the front bunch is no surprise in some ways, to be honest with you. He's a very respected rider, so it's good to see him. So we're going to see some yo-yoing going on until everyone settles into a pace. It's quite a big bunch, so I think until people find a rhythm, it's going to be a bit all over the place. Peterbrook Ravel, again, fellow OTR rider. Good OTR turnout actually tonight, which is always good to see. Well, this stage has been pretty intense. So the early morning or the midnight stage, the fastest time from that was 57 minutes and 31 seconds from Carlos Chang. So he set the pace very early on with a very fast time, and it was then followed up by the 6 AM run, and that was David Dutton. He set the fastest time for the 6 AM ride, which was 1 hour and 3. The midday time run was then the fastest time full stop this evening, until this evening. So we've got Wild Shibata doing at 56 minutes and 6 seconds. So that's the target for these guys this evening. So 56 minutes is that goal. So we've got some strong numbers in this field tonight, so there's a good chance it could happen. It's going to be a hot pace, that's for sure. So we'll see, but that was an impressive time. I think we've seen the big hitters in this time actually. So I think John Beams is in there, which is one of the favourites, and he is the current standing lead. Oh no, he's not the current standing leader. Jonas van der Velde is the current series leader from after stage 1. But once obviously we've completed all the stages, we'll get all the times totaled up, and we'll update everything there and see where everyone stands after this. So we'll see what happens. But on the front we got Nicole, I do believe it's Nicole, setting the pace on the front. The Mard as well, so it's an early attack going on here. So they're certainly pushing for the faster time already. Just stretching that. Look, we're just stretching the bunch out now. So we're stretching the legs, putting in a few little efforts just to see where people are at. There is a small climb coming up, so I expect to see a few more little attacks going on these little climbs. Big efforts. Expect to see. I'm fully expecting to see red numbers on the small climbs. No red zones, which for me is very strange. But I'm promising to make up for it on the mountain stages. But while I'm talking about the mountain stages, just to let you know, stages 3 and 5, the ride time has been extended. So the 4-hour limit is now 5 hours. So it just gives everyone plenty of time to complete the stages, because that's a bit of a hint of how difficult they are. So yeah, good luck guys, good luck. So some energy. So we got V Smith on the front, setting the pace. It's a huge bunch. Like I said, I was expecting 15 or 20, but we may have a little more than that, I think, in this. So we'll see what happens as we go on. I dare say, like, there'll be a few more attacks coming up, and they'll be trying to separate the bunch. A few nice twists and turns on this one as well, which adds to the technical side of things. As Demont takes the front, so we're just about to go into that one of the first of the climbs, the steeper climbs. As you can see, there's only we're only going into the orange gradings, so we're 3-4%, and as you can see, we've got an attack going on. This is expected, so some big numbers going on straight away, right up into the red. There we go, Mike AD. Good to see you, buddy. Keep pushing hard. It's good to see him up in the front there. Very strong rider. AD, I do know Mike AD enjoys riding the Flemish ride that we do from OTR. One of the weekly rides also that we do. He's regular on that. Wants to stretch his legs in there. So it's good to see him taking part in the tour as well. Stretching the group again, as you can see. I thought this would happen as we hit a nice 5%. Nothing too major, but enough to stretch the field out as expected. So as you can see, we're losing people off the back now. As Demont is pulling the front along very nicely with a huge 6.2 watts per kilo. This is the lumpiest end of the route as well, so as we go on, things even out, flatten out, you know. So it's going to be harder for any attacks to take place. So I think the guys are making the most of these hills now, just to break everyone up and see who's got the stronger legs. So the front bunch is now down to 8, I think it is. So going to be interesting to see if these guys can hold off the big pack behind them as well. So strong bunch as well. So we've got Nick Hall, Mardy's in there as well. There's a chasing bunch, so it's going to be in their best interest to maybe to try and catch back onto him, because it all flattens out again soon. So we've got one more steep climb coming up, so we'll see if these guys can put in another pull, another attack, break them up a bit more. The second pack is gaining on them. It's a bigger bunch, so they'll probably be carrying a bit more momentum anyway. So there you go, Smith is building up the speed for the climb. Big effort, nice 500 watts there, straight into the red. Keep that speed going for the climb. There is a nice little descent coming up after this as well, so be good to keep that speed up. He's actually breaking away, so it definitely is a big effort. There we go, into the slight downhill now. Attack, absolutely, Tristan. Yeah, I think there's going to be a couple of them going on. There's not many places or opportunities to do it because it's such a flat stage. I think those guys have just used the best opportunities on the first part. So we'll see. There's a couple of other small lumps coming up, but nothing major. Like I say, it's going to be some long effort attacks coming up on the flat. I think that will be make or break. There you go. The second bunch is caught up now, so we're merging back together again. Mard is on the front, trying to pull everyone along, keeping the speed up nice. I think this bunch will probably be sticking together now until well, for quite some time really, because it'll pay well just to keep a big bunch going for this one, keep that speed up nice and high, and hopefully people take a few good turns on the front, putting a good pull, and yeah, just dragging everyone along. Could lead to a good exciting sprint finish again, I think. Must be a nice relief for everyone knowing that it's only 5 stages. So as we follow Dan Wilkinson, good to see you, Eddie. So only 5 stages, guys. Just remember that, only 5. So there we go, I think we are settled. This is going to be the bunch. So we got Brookwell, Vesper, Travato, Wilkinson, Shaney, Peter Brockwell there, So we got a good bunch. Putting in a bit of an effort on the front. He's desperate to try and take someone with him, really. But I think a lot of people are just going to be happy just to sit in that bunch and enjoy the draft. On such a flat stage, it's difficult to put in such a big effort to break people up. There you go, Mod. So he's trying to entice people. Just come with me, come with me. So Keith Hutchinson's still there. I think AD's still there. So the OTR boys are doing well. Keep in there, lads. Keep in there. I haven't seen John Beams. So yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, I don't think John's in this bunch, but he's definitely one of the favourite ones. So already we've done 12 kilometres, 13 kilometres, flying. We've joined Daniel Shaney on the front, putting a nice big effort. This is what I mean with taking turns on the front, just nice red effort, keep the speed going. Daniel Travato in second place. Certainly keeping up the speed. I mean, keeping an average of 40 kilometers an hour on the flats is a hot pace. So with the target time of 56 minutes, they're looking strong. They're looking strong. Ooh. Stretching the field again there, so you can tell it's tough work for a lot of these guys in this bunch. So they're going to be battling just to try and stay in the draft and keep in that bunch. But you know, when you've got the guys pushing out 300, 400, 500 watts on the front, it's hard just to even stay in the draft. There you go, soon catching back on. It's hard work. It's you know, if you do just drop off slightly, having to put in those. That's lovely. There's a lovely Timo Achenbach. Good to see you, Germany there. Former artistic gymnast. So he's going to have plenty of strength. That core strength is going to be being worked right now as he clings on to those bars. Keep going, Timo. Doing a great job there. From the Moonriders, of course, as well, which OTR are currently doing a charity ride with the Moonriders. If you hadn't seen it all, charity ride for children in need. So 24 stages. We started yesterday and travelling from Iraq to Bethlehem. So if you have time, want to spin the legs down, you can jump in there and just have a bit of a cool down and join the wise riders as we take on the journey of the three wise men. But any donations, obviously, greatly appreciated. Make a few Christmases special for some beautiful kids, and yeah, make a difference. Kellis Vespa, OTR. Good to see you there, buddy. So we now have, I'm sure it's Nick Hall on the front. Join Eagle Cops. Yeah, Nick Hall. Good to see you, buddy. And I think everyone is now just settling into a pace, so we're trying to get comfortable because we've still got a good 20 kilometers, 22 kilometers to go. And there's a couple of little bumps coming up, so be interested to see if anyone takes advantage of those and tries to make another break, but we'll see. It's still quite a sizable bunch, really, so be interesting to see if they keep it together and a mass attack for the finish line. Well, the word is, it looks like John Beams has not joined us this evening, so be interesting to see if he's going to be saving his energy for the mountain stages and getting some extra points on them, because this is the best of the best in here. So we'll see. Here we go, and we're dropping back a little bit now, seeing who else we got. So we do have Vittoriano, it's Graham, Mermans, here we go, Graham, Sean Graham, good to see you, buddy, holding a good pace there. I did briefly manage to ride with him yesterday on stage 1, but too strong for me. So it's a nice little bunch these guys have got going, so I'm sure these guys will be working well together just to keep up that speed. Again, these guys are flying along. It's only a very slight descent that they're on right now, but still holding a nice speed, nice 41 kilometers an hour, which is fantastic on a flat stage. Keep that going. So we've got Graham, Vittoriano, Hermans. So nice bunch of David Vittoriano, as they are being gained by another bunch, being led by Mr. Wagstaff himself, another OTR rider, Mr. Consistent. There we go, we've been closed down, so that bunch is now grown as well. So it's going to be an intense finish, I think, with all these bunches that we've got going on. It's great to see that, great turnout. See Gabe in that bunch as well there, also OTR rider. Great to see these two bunches here. Again, thanks to ZMS and Damon for fantastic coverage again. Need to make sure that you're following ZMS on YouTube. Jump on there and do all the usual, give all the likes, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and then you can enjoy the good quality of ZMS. And there we go, we've reached the halfway point from bunch, halfway. So, and again, we've got V Smith on the front. He's spending some time on the front. He really is. So, he's keen. He's keen. We join Daniel Travato. And Vespa. Keep that speed up, guys. Keep on pushing. Drop to the front. Give it a good spurt. Keep that speed going. Makes everyone's life a lot easier. It's a big bunch, really is. I'm amazed with the bunches that we've got going on. It's great to see, because kind of shows the categories that you've got going on. So obviously you're going to have your stronger riders and your slightly weaker riders as you go down through the fields, but when you get them all forming together like this, you know, you can all work together, and it's great to see. Oh, Robert Gill there. Great to see you, Robert. Robert Gill is also the creator of the Mountain series. There's my Robert Wiggler. I do believe that's Chris Little, if I remember right. So I do recall riding with Chris, actually. Another big bunch. Yeah, it's nice little pockets of riders that you've got, so it's good to see. Like I say, it helps just get into a little bunch. Everyone works together, and gives people a chance just to recover on the back in the draft, and if they find themselves in the front, you can always just put in a little bit of a push and keep that speed. These guys are pushing hard though. You can see we've got a few red numbers popping up here as they're trying to break each other up. Work together, guys, work together. It's one of these little, it's one of those little bumps that I was talking about. So as these guys come up to the halfway point. Nearly there, guys, nearly there. Just remember, it's 22 degrees right now as you're spinning away in your garage, in your spare room. Just imagine that that fresh breeze, the sunshine warming your back. So we got Maud making an attack off the front. It's a nice steady effort. So if you can hold this pace, and you know, you could possibly hold that bunch off. not sure if these guys are too worried though. They're all quite happily sitting in this bunch right now. The pace is still pretty good as well, so they're still holding roughly around 40 kilometers an hour. So we'll see. Mard is trying to pull away slightly. They're going to chase him down. They are. I think as V Smith moves up, yeah, well done Smith. You say it's this is what I mean. It's difficult for a solo attack. Yeah, it really is difficult because the bunch are just going to carry more speed, so it's going to be difficult. If you're going to make an attack, you've got to go with somebody. You've got to have somebody to work with. A minimum of 2 of you. Right now this bunch is 15, 20 riders, yeah, about 15 riders strong, isn't it really? So you know, this is going to be the bunch to go to the line, I think. As Mard is on the front again. He's keen, I think he's just goading people and he wants people to go with him. He really does. He wants somebody to work with him. So we've got AD sitting up behind him, so I'm not sure if AD's that keen to go with him. So we'll see if Henrik Mardy's see if he's going to put in any more attacks as V Smith launches out the pack. So this is one of the small bumps I was talking about. These are the only opportunities they're going to have for any form of attack, and Smith is going for it. He's pushing hard. We're into the red. Just stretching the field a little bit there. I think that's going to be the end of that one. So they'll probably bunch back up as they go down the hill. And there you go. Antoine Demont, good to see you there, buddy. Looking strong. I'll do a Derek. You need a heart rate monitor, buddy. I'm not going to tell you off there. But get a heart rate monitor. Yeah, this is a huge field. So we've got Wilkinson. Now, Wilkinson, I do recall, he's another strong rider from ICC. So good to see him in this front bunch. Yeah, Dan Wilkinson. Definitely got some big hitters in this bunch. So if it does stay like this, the sprint for the finish line is going to be wild. Yeah, it's going to be very intense. So we're getting closer. We're going to be heading towards the sea now. Only 13k to go. So we'll be heading down by the coast now. And out to the sea slightly, and then into the sea as we hit the fort. Like I say, today is the one of the latter sprint stages. Oh, Mardy's going again. Henrik is keen. He's so keen. He really does want to break the field up. I'm sure he keeps doing these attacks. He's either doing it because he wants somebody to go with him, or he's doing it just to put the hurt on. He just wants people to hurt, burn off any energy for the sprint attacks. So he's just trying to break him up a little bit. But he's holding a nice steady pace. I mean, 400 watts, 350, 400 watts. It's that's a high effort to be doing for another 12k. So we'll see if we can keep this bunch together. But some big efforts going in. It's Peter Brookwavell jumps into second place. Is he going to try and stick with Henrik? I think he is going to try. These are the point. This is what I was on about earlier, though. You know, if you get somebody on the front that's this strong as Henrik, you know, you can pull the field apart, and it'll just be a case of seeing who's got the strength in the legs to keep it going, just to hold with him. You know, and like I say, as a field gets stretched out, you lose the draft, and it's easy to get dropped off the back. So for this bunch to be holding it together like they are is very impressive. Keith is now on the front. Great to see. Well done, Keith. It's your time to shine, buddy. And again, setting a good pace. Nice 300 watts. Bearing in mind Keith is 62 years old, you know, this is impressive. Light rider. He's a light rider, Keith. So seeing him push a nice strong pace like this on a flat stage is impressive. So well done, Keith. Harry Brandy. Good to see that. Yeah, we've got a few little surges going on. See, one of the other ways you could put in an attack on a flat stage is when you're sitting at the back. You obviously do have a bit of a reprieve of putting in big efforts. So if you find yourself surging forward, you know, you can always just put in an extra kick and just push yourself off the front, like Peter Brookwavell has. And yeah, you can see he's found a groove now, and he's putting in an effort, and he's going to try and make it stick. So he's holding a steady 30 meters at the moment, slowly pulling away. So we'll see how long he can keep this going. Impressive attack. We'll see if anyone wants to chase him down. It's difficult solo, so difficult. So keep going, Peter, keep going. You get a heart rate monitor. So we've got the chasing bunch still there, all looking very comfortable, and Peter's pulling away slightly. He's up to 50 meters now, so can he make it stick? We've only 10k to go. It's impressive. But bearing in mind Keith and AD, they're both OTR riders, so we could have team tactics going on here. And Peter's been caught up, so as Keith has moved to the front, so this could be a Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there he goes. There's lovely Keith. Look at him. What a beautiful slender man he is. You lucky bugger. Now Keith is going to be taking advantage of the mountain stages. At only 64 kilograms, they are his forte. They really are. So looking forward to seeing how well he performs on these hills. As Cops has now made his own attack, so straight away Cops is now up to 40 metres off the front. He's being chased by Maud and Smith and Shaney. They're all chasing, so Maud is definitely. You see, I bet Maud's really annoyed because I bet he really would want. There you go, Maud and Smith. These two guys are working together. They're going to try and chase down Cops, I reckon. That attack was out of nowhere, so fantastic from Cops. Putting in a massive effort. Now, if Maud and Smith can catch him, and then the three of them work together for the line, that'll be hard work for that bunch then to try and catch back on again. The Cops is definitely pulling away. He's up to 70 metres. Yeah, he's putting. That was a big effort from Cops. Well done there, buddy. You know, he's holding 400 watts now. You can see it's a big effort. He's up to 180 beats per minute heart rate. So you know he's trying hard. He's definitely putting in a big attack here. So well done, well done. So we'll see if these guys behind are gonna try and catch him. So you've got Smith and Maud just behind. Then you've got this bunch just behind those two as well. So we've broken the field. We've less than 10 kilometers to go, so we're down to 7k now. So the attack has come on a very good point. So it's going to be it's going to be hard for him to make it stick with such a big bunch behind him. So we'll see what happens here. But Smith and Maud, if these two can work together, they can probably pull back Cops. But Cops is still pulling away. He's now up to 120 meters. Impressive, super impressive. Well done, Cops. Keep it going. Keep going, buddy. Well done. This very impressive. A real strong ride. I think he's been sitting in that bunch just waiting for his moment, and he's took it. He has took it. I think we're coming up to the last little small climb as well, so we'll see if he puts in another kick as we hit that little bump coming up. It's nothing major, but it'll be enough to slow the speed down, and we're up to 45 kilometers an hour here as we follow is it Malabon? Miles Malabon. So he's caught up with Maud and Smith. So he's putting an effort to catch those guys up. So we've got three guys there. So these three are going to work together now to try and bring in Cops. But as you can see, Cops is off the front at now 150 meters. So he's still pulling away. He's still pulling away. These guys are not even catching him. They're not catching him. And then you've got the following bunch behind those. Amazing. Well, Cops, you know, he's that's it. He is in his threshold. He's just at threshold now. So he's going to be holding this pace, I reckon, now for the line. He's just hitting that small bump. Just coming up to the small bump on the road. So we'll see if he can put in another kick over that, just to keep his lead going, because it'll slow him down slightly, but not a great deal. But Surprising to see how this is broken up. It's I did think this bunch was going to stay together for a bit longer, but these attacks have come out of nowhere. It's very impressive to see. Yeah, but the fields are, it's I can't believe it, it's just obliterated. So you've got little bunches breaking off here, there and everywhere now. So you've got Mabillon, Maud and Smith. You've got Cops off the front, who's now up to 200 metres. Which is impressive. That his attack was just so out of the blue. I didn't even notice it initially until he was 70 meters off the front. It was just so impressive. So we'll see if these three can do anything to close him down, but they've really got to push hard to try and catch that guy up now. Here's the bigger bunch. They're trying to gain on Smith, Maud and Malibon. They're only 80 meters away, so we'll see if these guys can close them down. It's a big field, so they've got a good chance of doing it. It looks like they are gaining on them, so they may be swallowing them up soon. Yeah, that bunch is only 60 meters away now. As Maud is putting a massive attack with Smith. These guys are really pushing. They're trying to keep that chasing bunch down. They're trying to keep them away, sorry. So well, it's going to be a big effort to try and do that. It's a big bunch, so they're going to have to put in a long effort. I think these guys are quite I think they're quite content now. I think these guys are going to try and sit in this bunch until they get to the line. I mean, we've got 4.5k to go, so we'll see. It's going to be pretty intense from this this pack to see who's going to put in that last minute attack. I think it's going to be a Cops win, that's for sure. He's got 3.8 kilometers to go. He's up to 49 minutes. Remember, the fastest time is 56 minutes, so it's going to be close, but I think he could be doing it. I think this could be the fastest time. There we go. These guys are definitely trying to work together, but I think that bunch is just holding. They're at 70 meters behind them, so I think they're going to hold them off. Three and a half to go. 3.3 kilometers to go. It's going to be intense. Can this bunch catch them? Can they do it? Is anyone here going to try and close that gap? I think it's safe to say that Cops has got the win. Whether he's got the fastest time, we'll see. It's going to be very close. But this chasing bunch desperately going after V Smith, Maud. You see the pulling. You got H Brandy on the front of this bunch, putting in a big effort. He's he's at max. He's in the red. He's pulling them along. There we go. So we've got Maud, Smith, Malibon. These three are really trying to keep the closing bunch off. They're holding about 70 meters. They're not going to catch Cops. They're not going to do it. So it's going to be a Cops first place, and then it's going to be a tight second place. We're up to 52 minutes. Fastest time 56:06. Down to 2k. That bunch is still there. They're still within this. They can still see them. Come on, guys, push, do it. You can do this. So these three are they're just really just trying to hold the bunch off. I think that's all that they're aiming for, and then they're going to launch an attack for that line as we're coming up to 1.5 kilometers. Here we go. So we got Wilkinson making an attack. Putting in a big effort. Taking Brandy with him. The pack is trying to close them down again as we hit the Flamme Rouge. With Cops, he's up to 53 minutes. I think this is definitely going to be the fastest time. Smith, Mard and Malabon behind. The chasing bunch behind them. Still only 60 meters between them. Cops has actually settled down and he's in his sweet spot. He's in the green. he knows he's got this win, and he knows he's got the fastest time. So congratulations, Cops. Well done. Mard, Malabon, Smith. Mard is putting a big. He's in the red. He's pushing. $300 meters. Cops, 100 meters, 150 meters to go. Well done, Cops. Well done, buddy. This is a great win, and a fantastic time. 54:43. Well done, well done. Malabon, Mard, Smith, who's going to take it? Malabon, Mard, Smith. Well done. 80. Oh, well done. That's, oh my days. What a finish. What a finish. The bunch there. Well done from AD OTR. Fantastic sprint. Fantastic. Keith, well done, buddy. Well done, mate. 19th place there. Bring it home, mate. Bring it home. But what a win from Cops. What a win. And a fantastic time. Well done, Keith. Well done, buddy. Wow, there we go. Another big bunch. Another big bunch. I do believe, I think there's Gabe. I think I just saw Gabe in here, OTR rider. So there we go. There's your top 10. Cops, Malabon, Mard, Smith, AD, Vespa, Sondergaard, Cavaliers, Nixon, and Pacrios. Ridiculously fast times, all of them beating the fastest time from earlier, which was 56 minutes, so super impressive. Bretty, Graham. Good to see Graham there. Is he going to try and take... Is he going to try and hold on? So we've got Mermans, Graham, Bretty, Schilderbeer. 250 metres to go. Pushing hard. So we've got Graham, Bretty. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Oh, Bretty, out of nowhere, hitting double figures. Amazing. Wow, well done, guys. Well done. That was another huge pack there just to come to the line. As we now follow Vittoriano. Look at those times, so good. All breaking the hour, which is a good effort on a 38-kilometre stage. Well, don't forget, if you're on YouTube, get on the subscribe, get on the likes, and then you can also rewatch all of this action in beautiful quality. Well done there. I cannot pronounce your name, and I'm not even going to offend you by even trying. But Fenley, I can pronounce that one. Well done, buddy. So don't forget, tomorrow, stage 3. It's the first of the big climbs. We are going to be hitting some big climbs, and this is definitely one of them. So hopefully you guys have saved something from tonight, ready for that one. And there's your top 30. It's very impressive. See Richard Wagstaff there in 29th place. Well done, buddy. Izzy Thor, Moon Riders, 28th. Just trying to pick out some of the familiar names that I know. And obviously Keith there in 19th place. Timo Ackenbach, Moon Riders. Timo is he's the guy that I'm working with doing the charity ride for the children in need, and really appreciate the work that he's done with me and OTR putting that together. So thanks, Timo. Appreciate that, buddy. I'm still so impressed with Cops's win. That was an impressive win. Well done. As we join Fenley as he brings it home. I must admit that top 30 was absolutely flying. Absolutely flying. I mean, Fenley here in 35th place, you know, he's putting a real solid effort, and he's still putting in a fantastic time as well. Just over the hour, but like I say, for 38 kilometres, that's a good time. It's a good time. So well done, Fenley. Well done. And we just caught Robert Gill there. I was slightly distracted, but well done, Robert. And they got Fluger being chased down by Stopples and Little. Oh, go guys! This is a good little attack going on. Fluger going, Little chasing, and it is Fluger. Little Stopples, well done, well done. Great little effort there at the end. De Jong just coming in nicely. Sanchez. Great to see these guys coming back, you know, and putting in a big effort at the end. It's, you know, it doesn't matter where you are in the field, you know, if you're doing your best, you know. So it's great to see everyone just pushing it even to the line, you know, even right down the field. So it's great to see. As Dissolve comes in, well done, fella. As we now follow Shields. Pushing hard to the line. Go on, buddy, keep it going. Come on, keep it going. Nearly there. Yeah, Martin Shields. Good to see you there, buddy. Looking nice and strong. Great effort, buddy. Well done. As we know, Joe Moncur. Kyle Moncur, well done. Not sure, is that an American flag? I do believe it is. I think. Looks like it. Well done, fella. Well done. Hey, Jolsey. Well done. Great to see you, Joe. Great to see you. Another solid performance. Joe is definitely a strong rider. Yeah, I think again Joe will be one of the ones to watch on the mountain stages. Well done, Joe. Korea. Yeah, it's great to see. You've still got all these guys, you know, and girls coming towards the line, even on their own. They're still pushing threshold and into VO2 max just to get to that line a bit quicker. Great to see. Well done, Korea. Yeah, so here we go. So we got Furlan, Wilson, and Oliver Javana. That's about as good as you're going to get from off me. My name pronunciation is shocking, so I do apologise. These guys are just coming up to the Flamme Rouge. So we'll see if these put in a bit of an attack between them. Stephen Wilson pushing on the front, so he's going to try and drag these guys along. We'll see if Furlan. Susanna. So can Susanna catch back on? Go, Susanna. I think she's going to let him go. No? Go on. You can do it. Go on, Susanna. Go on. Go on. I think Stephen Wilson and Furlan are gone. So we'll see if Wilson can hold off Furlan. Pulling away. $250 to go. Go on, Furlan. Go on. Keep kicking. Go on. Go on. Go on. Keep going. She's got him. Go. See Steve Wilson. Is he gonna? No. He's let Furlan get it. Well done. There you go. Well done, Susanna. Well done. Kaposki. Looking nice and steady. 50th place. That's 400 metres. Well done, fella. Good time. Just over an hour and 10 minutes. Last 200 to go. And there we go. So with that, we shall say goodbye. Well, I will say goodbye. And there's your top 40. Super impressive from everybody. Well done. Well done. So, get ready for stage 3. Get some rest. And I'll see you next time, everyone.
you exit the water.